What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Emphasis on Sports. I'm your host, Damon Anthony, and as per usual, we kick it about the sports, not all the rest of it. That's what the emphasis is on. Like and subscribe if you're new. Find us on all your streaming platforms. If you want to listen to me in a car or listen to me at work, something like that, I appreciate it. All right, look, so we know NFL Week 5, over, done, in the books. We're going to move on to NFL Week 6, but we also happen to have uh, a good college football weekend. The NBA Finals is cracking. Currently, WNBA Finals 3-0. I expect the Aces to go ahead and sweep that up out of there. Then we also have those baseball playoffs. And for those of y'all that don't know and aren't familiar, the baseball playoffs, fantastic. Just saw the Yankees get knocked out of there. We know that the Tigers Mariners tied up. And then tonight, let's see, can the Brew Crew wrap that up? Can the Dodgers wrap that up? We're going to find out this evening, but love playoff sports. All of it. All of it. All of it. First, let's talk NFL Week 6. Now, a lot of different movement going on in the league. We're definitely going to talk about all of that as we go, as we get game by game, maybe take a closer look at some of the things that's going on with some of these teams. Let's start with tonight's game, Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants. Current line on this one is Philly -6.5. Give me Philly. Philly's coming off of a loss. They need to get their stuff together. We all know that right now there's no cohesion or no consistency between the passing game and the run game. Their defense, sure, it's fine. They'll be all right on defense, but offensively, got to see a little cohesion between both lines and not 100% sure how that's going to work out there. But for this game, give me Philly, minus that 6.5. Now we're going to move on to Sunday. First game on Sunday, we're in London. Love a good London game. So that first game on Sunday is going to be the Denver Nuggets, the Denver Broncos. I'm sorry, I've been talking basketball. I'm all over the place, right? First game on Sunday, Denver Broncos at the New York Jets, coming from London. Current line on this one, Denver -7.5. Give me the Broncos. The Jets, they just don't look good. Offensively, I think everyone expected a lot more out of an Aaron Glenn-led team. Offensively, what we saw a little bit earlier in the season just isn't there. Yes, they can score, but Denver's also coming in with a defense. So it's not like Denver's weak. It's not like they're not going to be up for the task. And that offense is steadily coming along, slowly but surely. This game, give me Denver -7.5. Let's move on to the Sunday slate. Arizona at the Indianapolis Colts. This shall be a solid game. I like the Colts in this one. Current line is Colts -6.5. They're at home. Give me the Colts. Through 5 weeks, the Colts, to me at least, they're looking like a real team. It looks like they're actually one of those ones. They're looking real good on offense. I think at this point we can stop questioning Danny Jones and just go ahead and call him Indiana Jones. Defensively, very solid team. They're putting up numbers in bunches. I expect them to score over 30 against the Cardinals, and I don't think the Cardinals will be able to hold up to it. Line on this one, like I said, Colts are -6.5. Give me the Colts. Next game up, Los Angeles Chargers at the Miami Dolphins. Current line on this one, Chargers -4.5. Give me the Chargers. Chargers, they need to recharge, pun intended, and get it together. They look like one of those teams that really could be right in there in the AFC. Last couple weeks kind of fell off. They're 3-0 in their division, so that bodes well for them. But outside of their division, I'm going to look good. Lost to the Giants, lost to the Commanders. Got to do a little better than that. I think the Chargers get back on the schneid against a very weak Miami team. At any point, at any point, Mike McDaniels, the man is on fire watch. We know that he is on an extremely hot seat. Any week could be the week. This week, line is Chargers -4.5. Give me the Chargers for sure. Next up, we got the Patriots at the Saints. Now look, this game right here could have easily been a nobody cares game of the week, but the Saints are coming off a win. The Patriots do look like they are trending in the right direction just from the way that they're built. I think that the Patriots are on their way to being a solid, formidable team. Maybe in a year or two, AFC East currently belongs to the Bills. I get it. I get it. Patriots beat the Bills last week. Yeah, it's going to happen sometimes. Division rivals. All said and done, I'm going to take the Bills in that division. But in this game, give me the Patriots. The line on this one, like I said, current line is minus 3.5. Give me the Patriots all day. Even though the Saints won, I don't think that they're going to duplicate that. Give me the Patriots. Next game up is going to be a real interesting one because this is a division rivalry. This is one of those games where both teams are going to come out and they're going to play very hard. Fan bases, very intense, very into it, very ready. But the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Current line on this one is Pittsburgh minus 5.5. I'm going to take the Steelers based on a couple of things. Steelers coming off a bye. I'm going to think that their offense and defense is going to play a little bit better. Meanwhile, we know this is Dylan Gabriel's second start. Rookie, second start against the Steelers, coming off of a bye. Give me the Steelers in this one. The things that are interesting about this whole situation, Flacco just got traded from the Browns to the Bengals. He's expecting to start. We're still not sure who the hell the backup quarterback is for the Browns, even though we kind of all know who it should be. It's kind of stupid that we're going through all of these motions. Like, come on, man. It's dumb to me. In this game, give me Pittsburgh minus the 5.5. Then we're going to have Dallas and Carolina. Current line on this one, Dallas minus 3.5. This game could go either way. I'm going to take Dallas because they're going to score points. Dallas is going to score more than 30. Dak is having a fantastic year offensively. Can't say anything. Can't pick him apart. Can't do anything. The man is putting up points and he's leading that offense to a good week damn near every week. The problem is the defense. And this week, the problem is going to be Mr. Rico Dowdle. Cowboys didn't want you back. You go to Carolina. You saw what he did last week against the Dolphins. Rico Dowdle went off. And he's already making that noise and saying, hey, y'all better be locked in, better be strapped in. Well, Cowboys, the man's coming, and your defense needs help. Offensively, I know they're going to be fine. They're going to cover the 3.5. But this should be a highly interesting, highly entertaining game. Then we're going to have Seattle at Jacksonville. Current line on this one is Jacksonville minus 1.5. Give me Jacksonville. Look, Jacksonville's 4-1. They did beat the 49ers. Jacksonville looks like a solid team. Not good, not great, just solid. We've seen Jacksonville over the last couple of years. They've had lofty expectations. Went to the playoffs, won a game, lost a close one to the Chiefs. We're all thinking, all right, they're on the way. And then they got lost while they were on the way. Well, now it looks like maybe they got a road atlas or something and they're trying to get back where they need to be. Big win for them on Monday night against the Chiefs. Hey, they can knock off Seattle, move to 5-1, and continue to be part of that creme de la creme in the AFC. Like I said, current line on this one, 1.5, nothing against Seattle. Give me Jacksonville. Then we're going to have the Los Angeles Rams at the Baltimore Ravens. Now, look, you see the schedule at the beginning of the year. You see who's playing who. This is a game that you circle because you know it's going to be offensively outstanding. Lamar Jackson and Matt Stafford, none of that's happening. Listen, the Rams, they're fine on. The Ravens, a dumpster fire altogether. That defense can't stop a nosebleed. Lamar's hurt. Last week, Cooper Rush looked terrible. Current line on this one is Rams minus 7.5. I got to take the Rams. That's just where the smart money is. Baltimore doesn't look like they can put up 30. Meanwhile, I know the Rams can, and the Baltimore defense is not going to stop them. Give me the Rams minus 7.5. Next game up is our nobody cares game of the week. Tennessee Titans at the Las Vegas Raiders. If there isn't a worse game this week, I don't know what is. Tennessee got their first win last week. We know their second-year coach, rookie quarterback, full rebuilding, not a very good team. We know that going in. Nothing against the Titans. Meanwhile, with the Raiders, that's fire. It's terrible over there. Geno, not looking solid at all. It looks like he should have stayed in Seattle. They don't know what they're doing with their running back. Brock Bowers is not healthy. He needs to, the team needs to put him on IR. I don't know why he's making these decisions all the time. Obviously, you hurt yourself first week. Let's get on IR. Let's get back healthy. The Raiders don't look like they can do anything right at the moment. Tennessee, they're up and coming. The current line on this one is Vegas minus 4.5. Give me Tennessee. I like Tennessee to cover. I like Tennessee to win this game too. Give me the Titans. Then we're going to have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. Hey, listen, the line on this one, Green Bay minus 14 and a half. It's a lot of points. It's a lot of damn points. Give me Cincinnati to cover. Green Bay will win. I have no problem saying Green Bay is going to win. Give me Cincy to cover. They just got in Joe Flacco, and if there's one thing that Joe Flacco can do better than most quarterbacks that have ever played, the man can throw that deep ball, and he is going to throw deep balls left and right. Chase, T. Higgins, maybe they can get that running game going if they can get some things going on the outside. All that being said, I don't think that they have enough to beat Green Bay. Maybe if Flacco was there for a couple of weeks, really knew the offense, maybe they can go to toe for him. But I know the Bengals don't have the defense to hold down Green Bay, and Green Bay is coming off a bye. Green Bay minus 14 and a half. Give me the Bengals to cover. Give me the Packers to win. Then the game I'm ready for. And I'm talking about ready. When I say ready, I'm going to be there in attendance. And I love it to death. My San Francisco 49ers are going to go visit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Raymond James Stadium. Current line on this one is Tampa Bay minus 2.5. This one's a toughie. Give me San Francisco to win straight up. That's just the way they're playing. Kyle Shanahan is having a wonderful coaching year. One of the best that I've seen out of him. He's doing an outstanding job. Will Mac Jones play? Will he not? Not really sure. If Mac doesn't play, give me Tampa. If Mac does play, give me San Francisco straight up. We're going to walk into this game damn near like we walked into the game against the Rams. Cupboard's going to be empty. A lot of players not there. But I like the coaching on this team. I like the way this team looks, despite the fact we don't really have a pass rush right now. Saying all that to say, it ain't going to be easy. Tampa is one of the best teams in the NFC. They're a damn good team. Baker Mayfield is playing out of his mind. They have a fantastic rookie receiver in Agepka. I'm pretty sure I fucked up his name, Ibuka. I don't know. But either way, Cuz is cold. That team looks like one of those teams that when they get Mike Evans back and when they get Bucky Irvin back, they're going to challenge for that NFC throne. This week, though, just because of how things are working, give me San Francisco to walk in there with the win. Big shout out to Tampa. It's just how it has to go. Sunday night. These are those games that you see early in the schedule and you circle as a sports fan. I know I'm going to enjoy this Sunday. We got the Detroit Lions going to face the Kansas City Chiefs. If you remember, last time they played each other in the regular season, I believe, was the season opener after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl and Detroit won. That was kind of their "we're here" moment. Now we know you're here. We see you coming a mile away, Detroit. You're cold. You're good. You put up points. Kansas City's starting to get some players back. As Kansas City gets guys back on offense, they could get right back to the Chiefs that we know and hate. Current line on this one is Kansas City minus 2.5. Give me Detroit. I just think Detroit's a better team all the way around. I think they're going to go in. They're probably going to score in the 30s. Kansas City, I don't know if they can match that because Detroit does have a strong defense. Hutchinson's back, and he's been doing his thing. He's showing that he's fully healthy. He's showing who the hell he is. I like Detroit in this one. Kansas City is going to play a hell of a game. But I like Detroit to win this one straight up. Let's move on to Monday. Monday night, we got 2 football games. Look, the football fan of me loves when I can have 2 football games on Monday. But, come on, man. Let's spread these games out a little bit. Let's make Monday night a little more fun, make it a little long. How about we start the game on the East Coast at 6:30 Eastern time and start the game at the West Coast at 8:30. How about we do that? How about you put one both places? I don't know. I digress. But the 2 games on Monday. First one, Buffalo Bills at the Atlanta Falcons. Current line on this one is Buffalo minus 3.5. Give me Buffalo all day. Buffalo just lost a game that they really didn't think that they were going to lose to the Patriots. I think Buffalo's going to come out and they're going to try to lay the wood to the Falcons. The Falcons, we still don't know who the hell they are. We don't. We don't know what they are. We don't know what they do. We don't know how good they're going to be. I like Buffalo to go in this one and to put numbers on the board and kind of to say, yeah, we're still the Bills. Chill out. Line on this one, Buffalo minus 3.5. Give me Buffalo all day. To round out week 6, we got the Chicago Bears at the Washington Commanders. Current line on this one is Washington minus 4.5. Give me Chicago to cover. Give me Washington to win. Chicago is a solid team. I think that they're going to play a good football game. I just think Washington's a little bit better, about a field goal better. So this 4.5, I gotta go Chicago's way, but I like Washington to win. Washington, they're trying to put something together between Jaden, between Debo, between Bill. They're doing something. They're doing something. We'll see what happens when they get Scary Terry back. Maybe they can start getting Luke McCaffrey into the mix. Zach Ertz a little more involved in the mix. But Washington's a really solid team. Meanwhile, the Bears, they're building. They're building. They're they're one of those teams that's in that slot that a win or just playing well is very solid. I think the Bears are going to really play well this game. Let's just see if they win. Let's just see if they win, right? Ah, love that week 6 action. And I'm telling you, next time I see y'all, we're going to talk about this game because I believe the 49ers are going to go in there and they're going to knock out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But let's move on. Let's talk about some other sports. Hey, listen, WNBA, the action has been great. My setup in the house, I have a couple TVs on. So even with my wife, we can watch some foolishness and I'll throw a game on or something like that. So I've been paying attention to these WNBA games, and I'm just going to tell you, been fantastic. For the Aces to be up 3-0 right now, probably looking at a sweep, really shouldn't be that way because Phoenix kind of sold game one a little bit. Asia Wilson, best women's basketball player on the planet, period. Write it down, take a picture, do whatever you got to do. I said it. She's cold. Did you see that game winner last night? Just imagine if that was for the championship. She still would have hit it. I like the Aces to do what they're supposed to do Friday night and go ahead and take this one home. Aces, it's been a great year. It's always cool to see an MVP win the championship. Remember, 4-time MVP. I want to say I think this is like the third Aces championship. Let's not talk about who's the best women's basketball player without saying Asia Wilson first. You hear me? WNBA is going off. Major League Baseball. So in baseball, we are in the DS, the divisional series round of things. The games have been real cool. One thing I can say, when you watch those games, and I've never been to a Major League Baseball playoff game, but now I really want to go because the fans, the atmosphere looks intense, looks awesome. Whether it's a strikeout, whether it's a home run, that's what I love. I love those vibes. Watching Detroit and Seattle get to 2-2 tie, I loved it. The crowds were going crazy. I like Seattle to win this matchup here, but Detroit is going to have something to say. When you look in the other series in the ALDA, the Blue Jays, who I was rooting for the Blue Jays anyway, they have players that are the kids of guys that I grew up watching. So while it makes me feel old, it is cool to know the names at the very least. And they knocked off the Yankees. I'm a Red Sox fan. It's always good to see the Yankees go bye-bye. In the National League, the Phillies, can the Phillies climb out of their hole and beat the Dodgers? I don't know. The Dodgers walk in, power pack, loaded, ready to go. I like the Dodgers to win, but Philly is going to have something to say. When you look at the other matchup in the NLDS, you got the Cubs and the Brewers. The Cubs did what they had to do last night just to stay around, but that Brewers team, they may be the best team in baseball. Them and the Dodgers, 1A, 1B. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of them. It's going to be tough for the Cubs to dig this one out, and I don't think they're going to. Let's talk a little college football. College football, we do have a couple good matchups, ranked teams, some of them within the same conference. There's going to be fantastic football played on Saturday, and I love it. Let's talk about one of the first games of the day, Ohio State. We know what they're ranked number 1 overall, playing Illinois. Current line on that is Ohio State minus 14.5. Give me Ohio State to beat the hell out of Illinois. I definitely think they're going to stay at number 1. You're going to have 8th ranked Alabama at Missouri. Current line on this one is Alabama minus 2.5. Give me Bama. Bama has looked really good recently. I'm not saying they've looked like Bama of old, but they've looked really, really good. Another game with 2 ranked teams, Indiana, 7th ranked Indiana at number 3, Oregon. Current line on this one, Oregon minus 6.5. They're at home. Give me Oregon. Oregon puts up points. Indiana is very capable. Oregon's a very strong team. I just don't know if they're going to be able to match up, if Indiana's going to be able to match up and go slug for slug with Oregon, right? So look, man, week 6, WNBA final, Major League Baseball playoffs, hell of a college football week. You know what else is coming soon? The NBA is on the way. Preseason, the little exhibition games, they're already going. Hockey, preseason. Well, let's get it going. I love October. You can get all the sports in October, and we'll be there shortly. All right? Until next time, y'all be good. I will holler.